The water tunnel can be seen as the backside of Poseidon's Fury is being carved out by heavy equipment while we speak. The lost continent is being removed piece by piece to make way for future attractions, according to Universal. Sinbad's stunt show theater has already been completely flattened, but other than the statue elements out front, Poseidon's building had not been touched until now. Let's check in on the latest developments around Islands of Adventure in today's news update. Universal Orlando has confirmed that the lost continent is being removed in phases, with more structures being removed apparently rapidly every month. Mythos is the only element that the company says will remain open through the rest of 2026, with everything else likely on the chopping block. The former 8th Voyage of Sinbad stunt show theater has been completely demolished, leaving only a pit of dirt in its place. The nearby Mystic Fountain was removed, although its face was retained for safekeeping. The All Hallows Eve retail space, Desert Kebab House quick service, and all decorative elements near the Sinbad Theater have been completely removed as well. The restrooms on this side of the land have been closed off from the pathway, leaving a sign redirecting guests to other nearby restrooms instead. The connected first aid station has remained open, however. Earlier this month, additional work walls were erected near the front of the land, leaving a tight corridor for guests traveling through the former Lost Continent area. Now, even the lonely snack stand in this area has been blocked behind walls. At this time, all that remains open within this area are Mythos, Fire Eater's Grill, and a small outdoor retail location featuring How to Train Your Dragon merchandise. Although with each passing day, there's concern that another will fall. Looking to the latest work happening, which we are getting incredible views of thanks to the talents of bioreconstruct aerial photographer extraordinaire, we can see just how much has changed around Poseidon's Fury. As we talked about in our last video, the tall, iconic trident statue was felled and has been mostly carted off. Small rubble from the trident, as well as some of its internal structure, remains as a digger continues to slowly pick up the pieces. Near here, the large statue's head is starting to be carved out now. A gaping hole can be spotted along its jawline. One foot remains on display in the Poseidon's Fury courtyard, but the other has been entirely obliterated, leaving only a rockwork base covered in dusty rubble. Along the face of Poseidon's Fury, it appears that the two fire statues on either side of the temple's entrance have been removed. The lack of rubble suggests that these smaller statues may have been retained and safely tucked away. The biggest action happening at Poseidon's Fury right now, though, is occurring around the rear of its large show building. The back part of this structure has been split open, with small chunks of structural supports and bits of siding forming large piles of debris spilling out of the open orifice. An excavator with pinchers at the end of it sits near another stack of beams it recently tore from the decimated back end. Some elements of the interior theming can be found among the discarded stacks of remains. Layers of insulation and soundproofing can be seen between the various chambers of the temple interior. At the center is the curved shape of the water vortex. This element was a highlight of the former attraction, where guests would travel to the final room of the walking tour through a tunnel of rushing water. This final room, the tallest portion of the structure, would serve as the attraction's finale, filled with special water and fire effects with projections. It's still not 100% clear if any elements of the former attraction's building will be retained in any way, but any theory that the building would be saved for a future attraction can now be discounted. This unique attraction setup may have just been too bespoke to be reused for the new land's upcoming attractions after all. As for what will be replacing the Lost Continent and when, only Universal knows for sure. The leading speculation among theme park fans continues to be Pokémon, with new rides or attractions, shopping, and dining replacing the area sometime within the next 5 years. One longtime rumor for a Pokémon ride in Orlando has been for an interactive Omnimover ride. Thanks to reporting by Theme Park Wizard, we do know that a UK company was recently contracted for a project within Islands of Adventure. It's not yet clear if they're working on something for the Lost Continent replacement, but this company does have its own version of an interactive Omnimover type ride. We will have to wait and see if future permits related to the work point to this area specifically. While Mythos is meant to remain open through the remainder of 2026, the land around it is disappearing faster than many had guessed. The work walls are literally closing in on it. On the other side of Islands of Adventure, the Thunder Falls Terrace quick service location has officially closed for good as of today. Universal says that this dining location will reopen next year, having been transformed into a new full-service location for the park. This new full-service dining location within the Jurassic Park section will take the place of Mythos, opening in time for Mythos to close for good. It has been reported that team members from Mythos will be able to move to this new sit-down restaurant when it's ready. It has also been rumored that some of the best dishes from Mythos may return to the new eatery, but that has not been confirmed as of yet. For now, we will continue to track the demolition progress around the Lost Continent, as well as keep tabs on the changing rumors for its replacement, so stay tuned to the channel to never miss an update. A big thanks to BioReconstruct for the aerial views. You can follow him on YouTube and social media for more theme park photography. If you like Park Stop, consider joining our Patreon to support our work. Patreon.com/themeparkstop. Thanks for watching. See you next time.